Alright guys, so I have noticed a huge problem with the circuit, alright? And DE hasn't even acknowledged that it's a problem yet. And that's making me very concerned that this is something that may not ever get fixed, alright? And if that's the case, like, I won't be playing the circuit very much longer. I will just let this thing sit and collect dust. Alright. The problem is, a lot of times, people won't wait for everyone to get everything ready, right? Because you have to go and pick your gear every single time. And they don't seem to understand that, or probably don't care, right? Like, they just want to go in, grab a whole bunch of stuff, and then take off, and not even care that your team isn't even ready yet. You know what I'm saying? It introduces a lot of unnecessary toxicity, alright? It is to the point to where now, most of the time, when I start up a session of the circuit, I will say, you rush, I leave. It is as simple as that. And I've noticed another trend, and that is, as soon as I go to the last item and barely have enough time to pick what loadout I want for that item, they'll go ahead and take off. You know, so what if I wanted to go back down the road and pick something different? You know what I'm saying? Like, just go near the door and wait for everyone to, go near the entrance and then go. It really doesn't hurt to give people at least a minute to go and pick the stuff they want. I could understand more if it was, just the standard version of the circuit, but as you could see, this is not that. This is still past, and we should be able to have enough time to come in here with the best loadout possible. So, one idea that I've had is make the cave work like any other open world hub, right? Except there's only, just the cave and that's it. Alright, if that were the case, then we could load into the cave, pick what we want, go through the entrance, and then it would build the squads of only people that are satisfied with the gear they have, right? And the best thing about that would be anyone who wants to do a mission like this, they would go to the cave first, no matter what. Like, I've had it to where I've joined one of these and immediately started in the second phase, right? Which is, as soon as I loaded in, it said traversing to the underpass. As soon as I loaded in, so I didn't have a chance to pick anything. Alright? The system they have here is just not ideal, and I really hope they change it. Alright? It really has to get fixed. Speaking of that, like, my nerves just can't really handle it anymore. Like, I am just getting so tired of impatient players. Alright?
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
Especially doing the sortie or Archon hunts or something like that. Almost every single time, once we get back to the ship and getting ready for the next mission, they'll start the timer. And then I will have to hurry up and leave the squad just so that I don't get pulled into a mission that I'm not ready for. It's the same problem, alright? They give you, like, once someone sets a timer, you get like 10 seconds, I think, or maybe a little more, before you either leave the squad or they literally pull you into the mission. It is absurd the way that it works. I think if they were to increase that timer to at least 45 seconds or maybe even 60, I say that 60 seconds, they can wait a stinking minute and let people get ready so that they can go on with the mission, right? Like, let's say someone sets a timer and it says, 60 seconds, right? If they can't wait 60 seconds for one of their crew members to get ready, then leave the squad and go start the mission by yourself and start it instantly. You know what I'm saying? But the way they have it set now, it really supports the trolls and doesn't support the people who want to be team players, right? And I think that is the issue.
Like ashes,
if they were to
enemy
increase
has
that
been
to 60
scattered to the
seconds
void.
for all timers and for the cave, right? So once someone goes through the door, then it'll say 60 seconds is what you have to get everything ready. Alright? That would be perfectly fine and wouldn't aggravate me so much. Alright?
Contain the
So, alright, that's it for now, y'all.